Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I'm on Facebook creating issues just because I can. One of the local groups, one of the yard sale, resale, building stuff. I don't know which one. I'm a member of half a dozen of them. Somebody advertised for $2 you could buy this tape measure, and it's good for men or women. That's what it said. Now, me being me, yeah. Okay, quit that now. I had to go in there and make a comment. So I asked him, I said, is it a left-handed or right-handed? That's how to tell if it's good for a man or a woman. I mean, everybody knows about left-handed, right-handed monkey wrenches. Well, ain't it the same thing with a tape measure? So he came back and said, I really don't know. Somebody else came on and says, must be right-handed. The numbers are upside down. Yeah, okay, I'm easily amused at times. Dadgummit, my nose itches too. Some of the stuff people put on there. I ended up watching a little video there of Jerry Reed and B.B. King playing. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Then that led to a George Jones playing White Lightning. I grew up listening to that one. Pretty good old song. I'm sitting here in Lufkin. The Jim, you've read some of his comments and stuff. I've teased him on here a little bit. He got a little health issue stuff going. I'll say a prayer for you, Jim. So, it is what it is. I am sitting here at my receiver for my next one. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess this is my 5th drop on this load. And I caught them because number 4, they only had 3 pallets, but it took them over 30 minutes to get them off. It is amazing how everybody's time is more important than a truck driver's. So I called these folks. I couldn't remember if they quit receiving at 5 or 5:30. So I called him. He said 5, and I said, bummer. I'll be 10 or 15 minutes late. And he said, well, I'll be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, instead of the man, it ain't like this is a big factory. It ain't a mom and pop store. It is a chain store. It amazes me how they can't even stay over 10 or 15 minutes to take 3 pallets off. Yet it's okay with them for me to sit for 14 hours until they come in again. And now in the morning I have put on a happy face. You can't get out, and I can't get out. They give them a ration. Years ago I could have, but our time means nothing to nobody. Dispatch thinks that you can just create time. Safety thinks that you should always worship time. And these people ain't got a clue about time. It's a trip. So I drove right past here. 2 miles down the road is a fuel stop. So I hit it. They got like 4 or 5 fuel islands. It's a Love's, you know, in a small town. So I sat in line. Imagine that. I get on island 19. Now they only got 4 or 5 islands there. And they ain't got that many out in front. How in the hell did they come up with 19? Yes, I know how. So I get on 19 and I go swiping my cards and start to punch in my information, and it just goes dead. All the lights went out. On it, not on me. On the pump. I went in there and teased with that young lady a little bit. They was having issues trying to fix it. They couldn't fix it. So I sat there a few extra minutes and let them get something to block it behind me. I told them, you need to block it. Jar's going to just keep pulling on there. So I get to circle around out on the street, make the turn, and come back in again and set in line again. That was fun. Luckily, I didn't have no place to be for 14 plus hours. So I went ahead and fueled and gave them a hard way in a good humored way. And I actually got me a Subway for dinner. Imagine that, a Love's with a Subway, right? I went ahead and got their tuna. Normally I'm real cautious about tuna out of places like that. But I just had a craving for tuna, so I went in and got a tuna. Got the foot long, ate half of it, and I got the half sitting over there waiting on me. So, some old boy must have tickled his innards with my comment about salt shakers last night. He commenced to tell me how up in New Jersey they still using them. And I'm sure they are. Nothing personal. I don't come up your way. I ain't got a clue what they do in New Jersey in the wintertime. I imagine there's quite a few of them bigger cities up there on the East Coast that do that. And y'all notice how I didn't call them Yankees. I'm trying to be politically correct, and that don't happen too often. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and have them melting down on me and stuff. This is a no melting zone. And somebody else liable to tell me that the Civil War is over. No shit. When did it end? Damn. Let me call home and tell everybody. We didn't know that in the South. But, oh goodness. I got 130 miles to my final down in Houston. Then it's going to be about 40 or 50 miles back up to where I load at. Okay, 65 miles back up to where I load at. Then 465 miles to where they want me to deliver at 6 a.m. Friday morning. So that gives me, roughly speaking, 660 miles to do with 2 drops, 1 pickup, and a whole bunch of nonsense getting in and out of Houston. Gotcha. Is it doable? Yeah. It'll be tight. That was why it aggravated me about these people not sticking around and getting their 3 pallets off. Because I still had over an hour I could have went. I could have had half of that 129 knocked out. Besides that, 47 miles down the road to Grandma. I could have stopped down there and hooked up with her, and we could have ate dinner, and then I could have eased on down a few more miles. Welcome to trucking. If you ain't got a plan, you can't screw it up. I had a plan, they screwed it up. So it is what it is. Little Joe and I got playing around last night, and we think we have a way of doing a conference video. So we're going to attempt to do some conference videos. If he can figure out how to go live, then he has figured out how to have people be able to call in. So you can either get a link and join the video, and I ain't sure how many can do that, so that could be limited, and or just call in. So out of all of my subscribers out there, if you have an interesting take on something, you know, if there's a dispatcher, a safety guy, a broker, owner of a company, and it don't have to be trucking. If you have something that you think that might make for an interesting video, shoot me a message. Leave it on here or go into the Facebook and shoot me a private message. I don't care. Go try to figure some of that out. I have a very limited amount of people that I'm thinking about calling to try to do anything with. And I think it could be a little bit of an interesting addition to the channel. Oh, let's see if it goes anywhere. You're honking at me, buddy. I ain't moving. I'm parked. So there's that. Stormy did her stuffed pork chop. It actually looks pretty good. She damn sure stuffed it more than I did, but it still looked pretty damn good. Now, I seen her gravy down there in the bottom of the pan, so Southern girls can cook now. Don't y'all fool yourself. Now, who else is gonna take me up on one of the challenges? Anything that you've seen me or the grandkids cook, by all means. If you watched the video, Jim did like 45-minute video of it, and then he sent it to me in Messenger. So y'all do it. See if you can send it to me. If you keep it real short, then you stand a chance of it going through. You go trying to make a long drawn out one and be long-winded like me, it ain't gonna share so easy. So and I don't know if you can upload it on the Facebook channel or not, or the Facebook wall or not. So try and think what else I can aggravate y'all about. Oh, the ice storm, it didn't really turn out to be nothing. We didn't get nothing there at the yard to speak of. And besides, they had salted it, remember? That's my heater kicking on. I put my window down. It was real shiny, which is a telltale of ice. Never spun a tire all the way over to 49. And came down 49. It was damn sure shiny. And yes, I was one of the slower trucks out there. The thing about thinking all these slow trucks out there in bad weather. Must be that new driver that's scared. That's not true. Sometimes it's us old farts that have had our fun slip sliding around. And we don't want to do it again. That's me. Been there, done it. Don't want to do it no more. So all the way down to Bob Hopper Tunnel, which was what, 20 miles or so, 25. It had the possibility of being slick. And there's a few decent little curves down there, quite a few bridges down through there. All the good places to have a oops happen and go bad on you. Once we got on the other side of Bobby Hopper Tunnel, it was clean riding. And the majority of those trucks that was flying by me on that shiny stuff, I passed them. It is what it is. Even one of our own company trucks passed me up. Imagine that. He didn't have a CB. Now he stayed out in front of me quite a ways. It was still about 30 miles, I guess, down there to 40. And I didn't pass him until we'd been on 40, about 20 miles. So he probably got a good 5+ miles on me. Then I passed him back. Oh, goodness. Other than that, actually, it's been pretty smooth running all day. Hit a little bit of sprinkles a time or two, nothing drastic. Been overcast. Oh, got all the way up to like 43 degrees, I think, today. I'm good with that. Oh, made it here. I fueled up like I told you. That way I ain't got to worry about it tomorrow. And I know where I'm going to load at. And it's going to take about an hour. Let me see here where I'm going to empty out at. That's this place. I ain't going to be empty here. Okay, I know them. They have a dock. How many are they getting? Probably about 5. There probably ain't 8 left on here. Now they're getting 3. This place is getting 3 and they're getting 3. So that shouldn't take too long. Hardest part about them will be hitting their dock. They have a dock, but it's a pain in the butt. Other than that, I ain't been on the phone a whole hell of a lot today. Little Joe was wanting to shoot the bull a little bit, and we talked a little bit, and then I got off here, or off the phone. Just ain't been in that talkative of a mood. When I talked to the wife a while ago, I told her I'd probably make a video, I don't know. And she said, why don't you just say you're going to make a video? And I said, well, I don't know that I will, but I might. I really ain't got a whole hell of a lot to say. And I've spent 19 minutes saying nothing now. That's how my day's been, folks. So, with that, I'll update you tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Hey, remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. Remember, just because I don't put up a video, it don't mean I'm mad at you. So don't go getting all panicky. I love y'all. Good night.